Today we study again in the book Ponder on This, and it's about healing. I'm not sure about you, but maybe you also experience different kind of disease or uneasiness, disharmony, either at your physical, your emotional or mental body. So disease can occur in all those subtle layers of your body, and it is always important to address the right one where the disease is causing its unease. So, and I'm reading again from the book of Alice Bailey, channeled through the teaching of Master Djwhal Khul. And the basic law underlying all occult healing may be stated to be as follows. Law 1. All disease is the result of inhibited soul life, and that is true of all forms in all kingdoms. The art of the healer consists in releasing the soul so that its life can flow through the aggregate of the organism which constitutes any particular form. It is interesting to note that the attempt of the scientist to release the energy of the atom is the same general nature as of the work of the esotericist when he endeavors to release the energy of the soul. In this release, the nature of true art of healing is hidden. Here lies an occult hint. It means true healing can be released with the energy of the soul. If your soul is active, radiating through the clouds of perception, illusion, separation, or emotional distress, true art of healing can be released. And it's also stated here there are 3 different ways in healing which can be brought about, and it depends upon the point of evolution of the subject being healed. First, I only summarize here, is the application of such external treatments such as homeopathic school, various osteopathic, chiropractic or other therapeutic schools that are good exponents. Under these methods, the patient is in the hand of an outside force, of an outside party, and should be passive, quiescent and negative. Second is the appearance of the works and the methods of more modern psychologists who seeks to deal with the subjective condition and to straighten out the wrong attitudes of mind. Under this method, the patient is taught to cooperate as he can with the psychologist, so that he may arrive at a proper understanding of himself, and so learns to eradicate those inner compelling situations which are responsible for the outer results. He is trained to be positive and active, and this is a great step in the right direction. And it's also mentioned here the tendency to combine psychology with the outer physical treatment, as stated in the first method, is sound and right. So both in combination, that's good, that's right. And thirdly, the highest and newest method is that of calling into positive activity a man's own soul. The true and the future healing is brought about when the life of the soul can flow without any impediment and hindrance through every aspect of the form nature. It can vitalize with its potency and can also eliminate those congestions and obstructions which are such a fruitful source of disease. This gives you much to ponder about. So basically, in the third and new way, the man has its own power of his soul energy to heal and eliminate those destruction which are in any of his three subtle energy bodies of the etheric body, the astral body, or the mental body. All right. And it's also stated that some disease must be dealt from the mental plane and will call in the mind of the healer. Others require a concentration of emotional energy by the healing agent, and again, in other cases, the healer should seek to be only a transmitter of pranic energy to the etheric body of the patient with his own etheric body. He may, however, be subject. So it's depending on the condition of the person. There are also different types of ways to address it. And the healer in the New Age is spiritually aware that the healing of the physical body is not always the highest spiritual good. The overestimation and serious anxious care of physical form of the physical vehicle is not of major importance. The healer has always to remember the following sequence of facts. First, the fact of the soul working through. Second, the mind and the astral body whose energized conditions. Third, the etheric vehicle, a vortex of energies focused through numerous centers, both major and minor. And fourth, the 7 major centers controlling the definite areas of the body via the nadis, the nerves, the endocrine system, and the bloodstream. Any man or woman given real interest and prompted by the incentive to serve, who thinks and loves, can be a healer. And it is time that people grasp that fact. The entire process of healing is thought directed. It concerns the direction of energy currents or their abstraction. And this is another way of speaking about radiation and magnetism. Every initiate is a healer, and the more advanced the initiate, the less is he occupied with increases of energies, forces, and their direction. He heals automatically, as was the case with the initiate Peter. Of him we read that the shadow of Peter passing by healed every one of them. Only the Christ can be called by can heal by the use of the will, and he seldom in reality healed at all. In the cases where he is reported to have done so, his reason was to prove the possibility of healing. But as you will note, if you're familiar with the gospel story, he gave no instruction to his disciples upon the art of healing. This is significant. The self-will, no matter how high of quality of the healer, has his determined effort to heal the patient, create a tension in the healer, which can be seriously deflect the healing current. So that means the self-will of the healer can create a block of the healing energy flowing through the healer as a channel. And here lies the secret of all scientific and occult healing. Healers are experimenting with the energy body, and yet little real knowledge is theirs. They know little or nothing about the centers in their own body through which the magnetic or other currents must flow. They are unaware of the condition of the etheric centers of those they seek to heal and the nature of the forces they wish to employ. All they can do is to discipline their lives and so to control their appetites, that they build a clean body and provide clear channels for the passage of forces from and through themselves to others. So that means the most important thing for any healer is to have a own clear channel that the energy can flow through without any resistance and blockage. That's the main task. As we know little about the actual condition, all the effects and all the causes of any disease of any person we may wish to heal with our own little will, it must be demonstrated to the world that the ancient power to heal still lies in the hand of those who consistently follow the Christ, those who use this power only for the sake of the little ones, taking and seeking no personal reward, can manifest the ancient way to heal, which has small resemblance to the modern method of the mental schools. So that was very deep and gives some new ways to think about how disease may manifest and how we can move into the third way of healing, where the power of the soul energy is used to create healing of the soul. And that's a lot to reflect on and to ponder. And I wish you a wonderful day, and I hope this has been inspiring to give you the greater awareness that we have those different vehicles, like the physical, emotional, mental. Disease can occur on different level of those, and it's dependent where it occurs. Maybe something else is required, and we still, as healers or in attempt to heal, we know little about the whole condition of any other soul, and there is a way of healing that is brought about by the power of their own soul, which we hopefully can get to in however years it takes that our humanity is evolving to that level. So I wish you well and take care and have a wonderful day.